Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, readers of all persuasions. It is I, Gayla, back with another book chat. Today, the video looks a little different because I'm in what I call my book nook. So I finally found my chair that I wanted to have in my house. So I can just have an area where I read. And I've always wanted this chair. It just didn't start with my channel, but with my new apartment. I've been here 2 years now, and I've just been trying to find the perfect space, and I'm super happy. I'm gonna throw up a picture. As you can see, I still have the tag on it. It was delivered today. I'm just in my glory. I'm getting over being sick. I was out of work, absent from work all last week, trying to get myself together. So as you can see, I'm already bedded down for the night. When I get off from filming this, I'm gonna just read or whatever have you. But I wanted to jump on, even though it was later than I wanted to actually post my video. But today I went to a book event. And I wasn't going to go because, one, I was waiting for my chair to be delivered. And then I still was kind of like, let me not run around the city before it's time to get back to work. But then I was like, no, I kind of want to go to the event because, one, there was a book that I wanted to pick up from the event, and the author was going to be there to sign it. So I went to this book event in Harlem called Lazy and Lit. It's an online bookstore, and they have events about wellness. Mostly their books promote healthy habits, mentally, physically, and all of those things. And as a mental health specialist, I was like, I've always wanted to go, but it's always on like a day that I'm not available, a weekend that I'm busy. And actually I would have missed this one because I was supposed to go out of town, but because I was sick, I didn't go. So I was able to just stop in. And so I initially wanted to go in and just be like, can I have my book? I want to go. And the lady was like, no, that's not how we do it. You know, we have all these things. So I took a stress test. I met with a group of young ladies, and we talked about, we had to pull from these deck of cards, and we talked about these meaningful questions. And my question for today is, what makes you authentically happy? And I talked about, I don't have children. I'm not in partnership right now. But what makes me authentically happy outside of my family and friends are my students, and the young people that I see on a day-to-day basis, and helping them monitor their mental health. So I'm glad I went because I was just like, I don't want to go. I just want to pick up my book. But then I got to sit in this round table with some ladies. And then when I was there, they started the author talk. So today's author talk was by Tamala Gordon, Hood Wellness. Oh my God. It was meant for me to be in this particular book talk and author talk because she talked about her own personal struggles, the intersections within the institutions that we are, being a Black, heavy set, brown woman who enter a space that sometimes can be very white, the literary world, and how she didn't have a formal training of like being a writer, and she had this big epiphany that I'm going to do these things until later in life. And it was just really good to hear from someone being their authentic selves and not put on a show for like society or industry or things of that nature. So I'm actually happy that I went and that I got something out of it. Now, when it was time to go, I was shot out of there. But she's just a beautiful soul. And it was just really, really nice to meet Black women in a space that knew that their wellness counts and that is important. It's important to be seen, heard, and valued. And everyone in the space was lovely. And then they had people there, vendors there selling things like other books, stones, oils, all of those things. So this Lazy and Lit event was super, super cool. I'll have their website in the description where you can go. I think they have the monthly. They also have branched out. I know there was one in Baltimore. I think they had to cancel that one, but they're branching out. I know they did a couple of events in the DMV area. But it was just really good to be a part of this event. Now, this book has totally made it to the top of the list of my TBR. I know my TBR is all over the place, but I'm really interested in hearing stories. And she didn't just do stories about herself. She got stories from other people that have different positions in life as far as like ableism and sicknesses and things of that nature, the people that are most often forgotten and unseen, this book sees and remembers them. And so it was just a great experience. Anything she's a part of, any author talks, any conventions, any of those things, I'm totally in there. But it was just a nice, peaceful afternoon talking about wellness, making sure you're okay. And then I got to come home and sit in my chair. I mean, I'm so psyched about this experience, and I'm probably gonna shoot more from this chair now that I have it, and in front of my library. I'm trying to think of other things that I can do as far as content and shooting in my book nook and things of that nature. But it's been an awesome experience. So go enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Do all of the things, like, comment, and share, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.